What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams with The Distance. I got another fancy matchup for you guys today. This one is Rocky Marciano versus Wladimir Klitschko. And this one is for D-style boxing. Overall, this matchup, puts together two very unappreciated or underprivileged, as to say, heavyweight champions, because Rocky Marciano, just like Wladimir Klitschko, didn't really have the luxury of facing the quality of heavyweights that some of the greatest have been able to challenge, like Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, and those just to name a few. And pretty much with them, they both are kind of guys who came up what they have in common is they both are fighters who came up after having a dominant heavyweight champion. Said 1-2 years after there was a dominant heavyweight champion. Like, before Rocky Marciano, there was Jersey Joe Walcott and Ezra Charles. And Wladimir Klitschko, there were more championship belts going around. So, after Lennox Lewis retired, Vili won a belt. And then I believe Hasim Rahman won a belt. And John Ruiz and Valuev, all kinds of other fighters are winning belts after Lennox Lewis had retired. So this is another fighter who I guess became kind of a dominant champ and became the man at heavyweight when pretty much a dominant champion left the division. So that's what kind of makes this fight quite interesting. So anyway, on to the fight. We all know what Vladimir's style consists of. Pretty much a left jab. He likes to use his left jab. His left jab he can use to either pressure you or create space. But one thing that Wladimir does not like to do is he does not like to fight on the inside. Wladimir hates fighting on the inside. It's pretty much how he's been knocked out. If you rough up Wladimir Klitschko, you can possibly knock him out or hurt him. We've seen it in the Ross Purity fight. We've seen it against Layman Brewster and Corey Sanders. The three losses in his career were fighters that basically just roughed him up and got on the inside against them. But now he does a very good job of utilizing the jab. And other than utilizing the jab, he can sneak in the straight right or the left hook. It's either three shots from Wladimir. And with Rocky Marciano, Rocky was a fighter who continued to pressure and continued to keep coming. Though Wladimir is a fighter who is well conditioned and can continue throwing his left jab, Marciano was the type of fighter that knew how to get inside the jab and knew how to had brute strength and power to actually rough up Wladimir. We saw in the Chambers fight when Chambers kind of picked him up, slammed him down, whatever, that Wladimir doesn't really like roughhouse tactics. And on top of that, what fighter does like roughhouse tactics? But we know that roughhouse tactics could probably more than likely frustrate Wladimir. And with Rocky Marciano's style of continuing to come forward and continuing the pressure, he's nothing like a Ruslan Shagayev who came forward and continued to lead in with hooks. Because in that fight, Shagayev kind of took a step back every time he ate a jab. Marciano could eat a jab and continue coming forward. To be quite honest, I think Rocky could win this fight, to be quite honest. I think Rocky could beat Wladimir Klitschko by knockout, because I do think he does have the brute strength and the brute power to continue coming forward and get into the body and get on the inside and land all kinds of power punches against Wladimir and set him up for the knockout. I do think Rocky Marciano can get the knockout in this fight. Simply based on Vladimir's losses. Though Vladimir is a different fighter, I think that Marciano is kind of a stylistic problem, because you do have to rough up Wladimir to beat him. So I'm gonna go with Rocky Marciano by knockout, and maybe I'll say the 9th round. But anyway, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.